Hey, what's good, YouTube? Everybody's been having the biggest problem when it comes to tuning y'all 808s, just having stuff in key. I played this progression. LAYNO has not heard it, so he doesn't even know what key it is. LAYNO's gonna figure out the key. I would not recommend doing like the find the key or like using a third-party plugin. At that point, you're really not even relying on your ear or anything. You're actually relying on that plugin by itself.
Those are all great plugins, but sometimes they're wrong because your melody could have a bunch of reverb, delays, resonant, other harmonics that can make it one key, and then you try it out and it's a different key.
You say you're using stock plugins?
Yeah, just the 3X oscillator.
You don't have perfect pitch?
I'm not a musician. I just click buttons, bro, and use my ear. So what I would start with is a stock plugin on FL, the 3X oscillator, literally the first plugin on FL, just a pure sine wave. I'm gonna play TWiLL's piano loop. Once I figure it out, I'm gonna show you guys how I did that. Oh, wow. Don't tell me the answer yet. I'm guessing it's C minor, so let me just play this again.
You're just messing around with different notes until you figure out the right note.
Yes, and I'll show them which notes to mess around with. Just going through the piano and see like which one works, which one doesn't. Not that one. This one, yeah. That one sounds like it. That one sounds like it. This one sounds like it could work. This one's off. This one could work. That one's off. And then back.
Yeah, that was so cringy.
C minor, right?
Yeah, it was in C minor.
You kind of saw the process of me doing the trial and error thing. Now, how did I speed through and not have to test every single note when you start and end with the right note?
Like that little cringy feeling that I'm pretty sure that everybody's feeling as LAYNO's going through all those notes. That's an indication that you are definitely playing in the wrong key. I got another example. All right, so let's just go to zone 6. We got this 808 here, and say for instance, if it's not on C, so this is C. Now, if we go to the piano roll and we go to the 808, and they're both at C, but if I play it, it's not even the same note. I have to figure out where the 808 is originally supposed to be at. Up one, no, it's still off, so we're gonna go up a more, still off. Okay, that's it right there. A lot of times it'll say, okay, we're right here on C, but then whole time it's probably playing some other note besides a C. You could go down here to change it to put it where it's supposed to be at. You just have to find it. So everything is back at C. Now, this is the next thing that could make the 808 out of tune, is if this joint is originally on C, but then the pitch of it, let me take it up somewhere. And you're thinking that this is C, but then if we play it, it's not in the right note. If you're dealing with that, you just go straight up here and then you right click and then until you find the actual note that it's supposed to be on. And then we're gonna keep it moving. Okay, that's it. And if you need to check it, and that's with the 3X oscillator. It's a lot of times I still have to go back to this type of stuff to make sure that the stuff is in tune, because this is another thing. This little pitch knob, this is like smaller sense. So everything is right, but yet it's like still pitchy. When they're clashing together, you'll start to hear like a really fast wobble. And when something is out of tune, it's gonna wobble really, really fast compared to something being in tune. When something is in tune, so the wobble that you hear is gonna be slower. So for example, we're gonna do this. I'm gonna slowly start to go out of tune as y'all listening to this. And you start to hear the waves go like real fast, that lets you know that you're out of tune. But if you can't hear that, you may have to just take some ear training classes. Don't sit here, bruh, and rush the process. While you're at home, that is when you take out the time to learn this type of stuff. So when you do go to the studio, you don't play no out of tune 808s and nobody's calling you out. That's different ways that y'all can definitely tune y'all stuff, bro, or at least figure out why it's like out of tune. If y'all want more tutorial videos like this, y'all let us know down below in the comments. Shout out to the Patreon gang for y'all pulling up.